Welcome back, everyone. This is Akinar here with more Silksong. This is episode 10, and last time we made our way through Greymoor. We descended upon some craws, and we picked up a new skill, the Silkstorm, which is so much fun, and I'm looking forward to using it more as we head out today. And we also have unlocked the Hunter's Journal. There is, in fact, a journal for our friendly Hunter, Hornet. And why don't we go ahead and start off the day with just a little bit of journal reading, and we'll maybe make that a regular occurrence until we've caught up to where we are, until we've read all the entries, right? We got to make it through all of these at some point. So a little bit here and there, I think, is the way to go. A Caranid. Common winged bug of the lowlands, generally docile, but will attack if threats come close. And the notes are that their plump round shape makes them well suited for target practice, difficult to resist testing my aim on them. For sure. Then we have, this is related to this guy. I guess I should have known that. They're quite a bit different looking. But this is the vicious Caranid, aggressive winged bug of the lowlands. When angered, it rapidly whips its bladed tail as a weapon. Its wings are quite small compared to its bulk. Perhaps it uses the warm air of these fiery lands to help stay airborne. Clever, if so. And then we have the Hardbone Hopper. We need 10 more of these to get the notes. It's a grazing creature with sharp senses that nimbly retreats from danger. It does feel very, very related to Willow, was that her name? The NPC in Queen Station feels a lot similar to her. Maybe it's just the long neck that's given me that throwback thought. The Mauling, young bony bug that can curl its body to form a ball. We saw this one at the very start, I think. I'm surprised it's not grouped in with the moss bugs, but we need 6 more to get the notes on this one. And then the Marrow Maw, we've had a handful of these that we've run into. I have not tried to do this is one that I haven't tried to do the Pendulin with, but it's probably going to be similar to the Mauling if the pattern holds. Most of the bugs that are of the same family, I guess, kind of have the same Silksong. This is a giant roller of the lowlands. Its ridge hide will crush smaller creatures beneath it. There's 3 more of these that we're going to be running into, at least, because this is a one-time kill enemy so far from what we've seen. So 3 more of them hiding out there, and and then we reach the Hoker, which we are more acquainted with at this point than I would certainly like. The spine-shooting drifter of the lowlands. Whatever admiration I had for its fleecy down is spoilt by its disturbing mask and its steely spines. Oh, if only I had known, if only I had thought a little more outside of the box, perhaps, or received a little bit better direction on what to do with the Hokers. It wasn't just about killing them. Even though that's what the quest said, gosh dang it. Okay, I'll drop the Hoker spine quest complaints. We'll leave that one in the rear view. What else do we have here? The Flint Beetles. These guys were cool. Rarely seen beetle that spends most of its life nestled deep in bone and rock. The flint gems on its shell excrete an explosive powder. Its bright gems could be used to make beautiful but short-lived jewelry, an amusing idea for a gift or a trap. Haha, spring that trap when they least expect it. It's probably, I wonder if we're going to even see this anymore besides the one quest that we had for it. It's interesting that you could have just unique bugs only for a particular quest. Pretty cool. All right, we will look to fill out more and more of that Hunter's Journal and continue this quest progress for our new friend. Haha. We're off to just a smashing start here. What else this day can only go in one direction from here? Certainly. The hunt quest we have to turn in at the halfway home. So let's make our way back over there. Hopefully a quick hop, float, and sprint step. Oops. We're not going down to far fields. We are sprint stepping our way back to the halfway home. As quickly as Hornet is able. As quickly as she can. Because she is a hunter. with a sprint step. She's a speedy hunter. There we go. We are back. Uh-oh. Is it our friend Pilby? Has Pilby finally left Bell Bottom? And that's what he was waiting for this whole time. He was waiting for us to unlock the halfway home, or to progress our journey to this point. I think his traveling companion, or at least some other pilgrim, has set up shop here in the halfway home in the background. Very cool. Let's get our bench. Let's lock in the bench. The new bench here. It's the new bench because it's right next to new. Okay, all right. Let's just move right along. Krage, that was this guy's name. Welcome back, traveler. How'd you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy craw bugs? Their squawking and crewing up there is starting to wear mightily on my patrons. Oh, we did just fine, because this was a quest that made perfect sense. Hunt craws, get rag pelts.
That's fine.
We did fine. Here's the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. Aye, this should be enough. I forgot my Krage voice. This should be enough. Once I find a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when next you pass by. That's right, he was going to make a scarecrow out of these pelts. Thank you kindly, traveler. Crawbug clearing has been granted. Boom. As payment goes, I've got something I think you'd make good use of, a spare crafting kit. I'd been holding on to it for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. I know they won't be returning. Oh, rip whoever was going to inherit a crafting kit. There we go. Our crafting kit has been expanded. Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tools shall attain an even sharper edge. Sweet. We now have, there it is. Tool damage has been upgraded to upgrade status 2. Awesome. So, perfect. And then we don't need a drink right now, although maybe I'll take it anyways. Just a celebratory drink. Just because, hey, we've got some silk storms to unleash, and we also have a lot of rosaries to spend. We're kind of, for the first time in Silksong, we actually feel a little bit, I wouldn't say rich, but we're not continuously broke. You visited them pens up above here, miss? Horrid place, once all about growing meat or some such. Meant to keep us more bugs living and working, it's told. Them pens up above here. We must have been there because we've explored basically all of Greymore. I'm just trying to remember exactly what place he's talking about. That damn place try that again. That damn place is long gone to the haunting, and now the meat's running feral and free. Have we been there? I'm not totally sure. Before we check in with who I think is Pilby, we'll check in with New. Come to rest here, Miss Grown-Up? Then let New see our journal, for she's eager to see your cuts. Ma, much hunting has been done. So many sweet little creatures in our records. Musa. New is drooling from such excess of learnings. Please keep working, Miss Grown-Up. I will definitely be on the case. It's hard work learning so much from creatures, but for New is very fulfilling. Now go and hunt and pray, Miss Grown-Up. Ulamun. The voices in this game are the best. They are the best. Let's find out. Is this Pilby? Oh, it's just an exhausted pilgrim. It's not Pilby. I'm so disappointed. Hoy, sister. I'm sat here all bent and bedraggled, but you look fresh as the day you was hatched. How do you fare so well in these drenched and dangerous lands? Maybe you got a secret you could share. None that would offer easy aid, good bug. Whatever luck or savvy brought you this far, may it continue on your journey. Exhausted pilgrim. My sore shell will cease tormenting me once I reach the citadel. It's sung that all ails are healed just as soon as we step beyond the grand gate. Yeah, I'm sure they gotta have a story, even if that's, whether that's true or not, it's sure a good idea to have a sweet story to sell to all the pilgrims to motivate them to get to that grand gate. Pendolin? Pharloom's warmth, nectar from the teat, to sit, to rest, to stop, a hearth stoked hot. This sounds like This sounds like this was Krej's song. So it is one little I don't know if it's a shortcoming, but one limitation of our pendulum system is that I can't necessarily, if there's two bugs in close proximity, separating their dialogue is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. Okay, so we've exhausted the dialogue there, and then I think... It's interesting, though, we do get little additional dialogue from Krej whenever we buy a drink, so I might actually do another one here just to see if we get another bit of new dialogue. And we have some spare room for Silk. Ah, that time we didn't. Okay, so it looks like we have genuinely exhausted all of his dialogue. Okay, so we've turned in the quest. And we have no other quest other than getting to the Citadel and getting some pale oil from the Citadel as well. So there are, I think, the main place that I would like to head next in terms of progression. We have the Sinner's Road. We unlocked the path to that last time, and we could just go there now. It is pretty close. But I kind of am interested to explore over to the west of Shellwood. We've got the bridge that Hornet broke at the beginning of the game, and this land that leads to the edge of the world. And then there was a place to climb up there. I think I want to explore there first and see what we find. But also, we do want to head back to a couple places before we do that. I want to do just a little bit of, I guess, backtracking, you would say. I want to head first to Belheart. I'm trying to think here. There's a few different places. Oh, right. Okay, let's head to Belheart. Let's go to the Stagway. I also want to go and visit the Fleas. I have remembered just now that there was an NPC that we released in our Greymore exploration. We released, I don't remember the name of the NPC, but we did free him from some webbing, and I suspect he would have gone back to the Fleas, although he seemed a little bit sus, and I was a bit uncertain if I should have actually freed him. So that's one place we want to check in on. I also just wanted to go back to Belheart. Sherma has moved on. I think she had already done that, right? I'll grab the bench here because it is close to the Bellway. Was there anything new to buy at the shop? Hello again. Fancy buying something special before your tasks whisk you away? We just have the shard bundles and rosary necklaces. Maybe we'll buy a couple rosary necklaces. Oh, I forgot. We have this quest here, the donation of, the restoration of Belheart. That's right. That's what I wanted to do by coming to Belheart. That's a way for us to spend our rosaries. So let's do that. Let's do the donation. And then we will zone out. What we'll do is we'll use that opportunity to go over to the Fleas, who are right over this way. Check in with them and see, is this new guy here? He is. He has in fact. I was questioning how mobile this carriage of his was going to be, but sure enough, he's made his way here. Let's talk with the Flea Master first, see if he has a reaction to that. Yeah, a strange flea has joined our troop. All are welcome, but something about this one sets my fur to raise. Mushka and I are on the same page. I feel you, dude. His carriage offers a steaming service, but the charge in rosaries is stiff, especially for us fleas who carry few. For the companionship we provide and the safety of our numbers, surely some discount is deserved. No flea discount, huh? He's a greedy one, you could say. Grishkin doesn't have a reaction. Anything more from the Flea Master? Is he? He has. I've noticed this before, where he says "junta." It sounds like he's calling us "junta." These moments of safety and calm must be treasured, rare as they are. That's that's his dialogue when you've exhausted it all. We'll check in the tent, but I don't think that Varga will have anything new either. Okay, so let's check in here and see what about this steaming service. Greetings again, Sir Flea. I see you were able to unite safely with this caravan. Takanda. Oh yes, all thanks to you, dear sweet you. Hee. The Flea Master, that old boar, tells me to call you Miss Hornet. But such a prickly name ill befits such a delicate beauty. Oh, now you're trying to butter us up, huh? Shall I call you something prettier, like Nectar Sweet, my dear? You shall not. Address me by my name or not at all. Hornet is the best. Gotta love it. Gradak, of course. And now, I shall let you in on my little secret. My carriage doubles as a soothing spa, you see. It's most ingenious. The water inside is piping hot and purer than a psalm. I'm glad. I'll gladly let you soak inside for a modest fee. Okay, it's only 10 rosaries. We'll check it out. I don't even know if this is something that's going to be useful to us, but for 10 rosaries, we got to check it out. Thank you. I'll treasure these sweet-smelling rosaries dearly. Sweet-smelling? Are you saying they smell nice because they were... we had them? Oh, man. As if this guy were not creepy enough already. Now, don't be shy. Step inside. Maybe we should have some second thoughts here, Hornet, about stepping inside creepy dude's steaming, piping hot carriage. Maybe we should think about this. Is this such a good thought? Is this such a good idea? It does look like it's a hot spring, but I have qualms. Okay, at least Hornet's not instantly cooked like she was with what? Was he making a noise? Was he saying something to us? Hornet's not being cooked like what happened with the Moss Druid. So that's good. That's progress. Also, nothing is happening because I am guessing it's because I'm full on silk. So why don't we go ahead and oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Why is this the least surprising development in the entire game? The least surprised that I have ever been in a video game is this moment right now. Okay. As I suspected, it is filling up our silk. Okay, so we have another pit stop for silk if we want to spend the rupees. Rupees? The rosaries. And if we're not averse to being creepily stared at for some amount of time. I wonder if does anything happen at all if we just wait around a little bit here? Just I don't know what could possibly happen. Thankfully, it seems that this guy is only staring. There's no other goings on that I don't even want to go any farther than that or further than that. We'll just leave that thought there. Pendulin, does this do anything? Do I want to know what would be going through your creepy little brain in this moment? Okay, the pendulin has no effect, or at least if who knows? Maybe he's even more excited that we started playing the pendulin. I forgot to fill up my last bar of silk there, and oh well, it's yeah, okay. You look way too excited, bro. You have a cold shower behind the carriage that you take along with you? Dodeshna, dear one, Dodeshna, hee. Have you returned to use Krat's luxurious spa carriage? I've kept it roastily warm for you. Oh, what a shame, hee. I think you'd find the waters inside Delectably soothing, if you'd only reconsider. It was just the most enjoyable, pleasant experience the first time around. How could I turn you down? I don't know how could I ever do that, but so I am. The flea's guiding light, the flea of fleas, oh yes. What waits at journey's end. I don't remember what his song was before, if this is different or not. Sweet brave Krat. The flea of fleas, oh yes. Is he talking about himself? Is he talking about the flea of fleas? Krat. I suppose that's one way. One way to look at yourself. The flea of fleas. Okay. Moving right along with the show. We will not let Krat shenanigans weigh us down. Hornet is like, I mean, if Hornet could really have her way, Krat would be a hostile. If this were truly like Dark Souls, where we could turn on any NPC that we wanted at a moment's notice, Hornet, I'm certain, would take that road in this moment. We're gonna head back as far away from the flea caravan as we can get by going to Bone Bottom, aka Bell Bottom. Because we're gonna check in first of all with the folks at Bell Bottom, but also we have acquired a couple crests. I think we've acquired at least one, maybe two crests since we last visited Eva down in the Weave Nest, and so I would like no new dialogue from Pilby. I wonder what's going to get Pilby to get a move along. Let's make our way though back to Eva because I want to check in with her and see if she has anything new to say as a result of us picking up some new crests. Does Eva have anything new for us by any chance? It does look like it. Yes, lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze upon your nature that I may offer clarity. Yes, this is what I was hoping for. Is she going to evolve another one of our crests? Oh, what? Is she adding? Wait, what the heck? Gained a Vesta crest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest? Yo, did we just get an actual charm notch? Except it just gives everything a new... Oh my god! A Vesta crest. Dude! That's amazing. That is another thing that I so not would have expected. But there we go. We don't... It's just here next to the crest. And we just get to equip... Oh my god. So you could have Perma Compass. Or Perma Gathering Swarm. Or whatever. It's any of the yellow charms. Holy crap, that's awesome! I love it. Lady, if in your travels you are able to further expand your nature, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. If my nature expands, you save it, I shall return. I wonder... Okay, so she's given us the, you know, I don't have anything new for you. I wonder if I should zone out and zone back in. Because I don't think I did this before. I wonder if this would give us anything new. No. Okay. So maybe we'll try... We could try sitting at the bench as well. I just want to see... There's a bench in here, isn't there? It's down over here to the left. I just want to see... Because that was so cool. And if we could get even more stuff from Eva, then... I want to get it all! But it does feel like... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Nope, that's it for now. That is all she wrote for now. Okay, cool. So. Now we get to equip a new charm permanently. It probably makes sense for now, you know, while we're still Silksong newbies. We live with the compass, right? Because compass OP. It just kind of makes sense. And then we can choose something like steady body, I think. Yeah, steady body, weighted belt. We just don't, I don't really want to have this dead bug's purse. Maybe when we get a lot more rosaries. If we start to walk around with a lot more rosaries, then I'll maybe start to consider it. That's cool though. I'm guessing it would, I mean, there's a lot of space left on this crest menu. So it's probably, there's a good chance that we're going to be getting even more Vesta crests that are different colors, probably. Do I want to switch crests? I am really liking the hunter crest as our go-to here, just because it has so many slots available, and I do like the fact that the beast crest has a the moveset on the beast crest is one I do want to play around with more, as well as the Reaper moveset. Maybe we'll do that when we get like another memory locket. We have only the one right now, I think. Once we get like 2 memory lockets, then I'll put a little bit of thought into unlocking a couple more slots on one of those other crests. But I like the fact, you know, we have fully upgraded this crest now with memory lockets, as well as it is evolved. So it's just a great default option. So I think that is going to conclude the extent of the backtracking duties that I wanted to take care of right now. We'll wait until we get some other major ability, like maybe a double jump, and then we'll probably do another big round of full backtracking. We also at some point are going to be getting another simple key. I think that's what this door down here in Deep Docks unlocks with a simple key. So there's stuff to do in lots of places, but nothing that we can really, I don't think we can really do anything about any of that stuff. So let's make our way back to Belhart. We're going to make our way back to Belhart, and from there we will make our way in the direction of, we don't know what the name of the zone is yet, but the new zone that is near the end of the world. But the other reason that I wanted to come back to Belhart, of course, is I wanted to check in on the status of that donation that we just made. Who was it that was interested in the donation? We could actually... Oh no, we can't actually check. It's not in our quest log, is it? Yeah, it doesn't show up as a quest because we've already turned in the donation. Was it Vargo who was interested in this? It was, because this is new. Your continued help to Belhart has not gone unnoticed, Miss Traveler. In these terrible times, it's rare enough to see any wish granted. Now to see such care come from a stranger? Why, that's simply unheard of. I've seen the scale of suffering wrought across Pharloom, Pavo, and I will admit, fulfilling these requests may do little to affect the cause. Even still, I have found it a rewarding task. To aid another, the small warmth of it, I had almost forgotten. Cool. And then I think he's back to his normal dialogue. So then, did that actually change anything around the environment? We'll grab the bench again here. Did it like upgrade the quality of our bench, where the bench is now blessed? Let me just play a little bit of the pendulum. Spend a bar of silk. I just want to see, does this bench now have special regenerative properties by any chance? No. Let's I'm not sure what that did, but let's look around. Nothing new from you, I would imagine. Yeah, that's the same as before. Your brother Pill. Will we ever meet Pill? We have a new relic that we picked up, but I'm not going to turn that in yet because we do in fact get rosaries for those. And I don't want... Oh, there is a ledge over here. I don't want to collect those rosaries just yet until I have something to spend them on. I don't think we'd been up to this ledge, had we? So are we suggesting that there's going to be... I can see that there are the Is this what's changed? I don't remember if these hanging... I can see there's a couple bell homes that are, like... They're kind of covered up, and they're suspended. They're not just hanging like the other bell homes that are occupied. Is that what we've added as a result of our donation? Huh? Otherwise, I don't see exactly what our donation has done. I wasn't trying to hit you, Chakra. I thought there might be a sus wall over there. Please, don't, Chakra wielding rings. Have no fear. Do not turn on me. I'm your best friend. In this moment, I have no more arms to trade. Okay, all right. Oh, she does have new dialogue if we keep going. This vein of gilded bells creates an effectively defended settlement. I can see it once gave a long time of peace to its bugs. And yet, look at their numbers now. Stricken by cursed thread. Only a few have survived. We must learn from them, child-wielding needle. Peace is a slow poison that would wither even the hardiest bug. All right, and now I think she has gone back to her exhausted dialogue. Okay, I really don't know what our donation got us. I don't think it added any new items to the shop here. So what I'll do is we will buy one rosary necklace just because I don't have anything else to spend my rosaries on, and we are going into uncharted territory. We'll just be a little bit on the safe side here. I have a pretty good feeling about being able to get our cocoon back, but just in case, we'll do a little bit of banking, rosary banking. Okay, now I think we will ride the Bellway up to Shellwood, which is actually much closer to that initial, well, the path that Hornet was being brought in on. The path from, presumably from the Kingdom of the Worm, of the White Worm. AKA Hallownest. I just, when we first passed over this, it had not occurred to me yet, the idea that, that this was that bridge in the opening cinematic. But sure enough, it has to be. Has to be. Okay. I think the only thing that we could do, that we can do is climb up here. I'll just make sure of that real quick, because over here just leads to the end of the world. Now there is a ledge up here, which maybe we need a double jump for. So have I marked that? Did I actually, it's possible we'll be able to get to this naturally by doing the wall climb on that other portion of the area, but I will put a marker here just in case that is something we need to come back for. But otherwise, edge of the world, right?
Yanara.
Okay. Okay, so let's do some climbing now that we have a clean grip. Time to do it. Time to check it out. And already we have diverging paths. Already, which way do we go? Inspect. Pilgrim, accept the judgment of the rise beyond, that all who stand at Pharloom's holy crest prove pure of will and want. This is the path to the Citadel, right? We are on the road. The Pilgrim's Path. This sign does not react to the does not react to the pendulum, and neither does this looked like it could be a corpse. I wonder if these are corpses, actually. I thought maybe they were just statues of some kind, but are they pilgrims that have become what's the word? Petrified. Alright, what was over here? A trap, probably. A pendulum reaction. The Citadel. The Holy Citadel. The gate so near. The climb, so sheer. Why now must we fade? The citadel, the holy citadel. This thread here, it made me think that there was going to be some sort of a trap, or that I could at the very least interact, you know, slash the silk out of the way. But it is just a one of the few corpses that actually does react to the pendulum. Why were they not able to finish their pilgrimage? Why are they fading right when they're about to get to where they're trying to get to? Another petrified bug. Why? New bell bench. New bell bench just dropped. And of course we have no map of the area just yet. Listen to the music. Blasted steps. Look at these wonderful, wonderful creatures that are... Can't pogo them. I had a feeling they were going to be of a thorny variety. What is that? What is going on? Why is that making a... Huh? It feels like this is cracked here. But I can't just hit it with my needle. Look at this, man. The blasted lands. What is this making me think of? What exactly is this making me think of? I think it's making me think of, like going through a desert area in Zelda. There are parts of the environment that are... It's not really an explosion, is it? I'm gonna switch quickly to my Impillo to see if it, just to see if that can interact with, just to see if this has an effect on this. No. Why is she throwing it down? I thought she threw that up in the air like a grenade. Except instead she's bouncing it like a basketball. Okay, let's put the lifeblood back for now. We'll keep the lifeblood on as just an emergency measure while we're exploring. I'm very curious why we're getting this weird sound effect. But time to move on. Oh my god, the wind. The wind, on the other hand, is definitely making me think of Blasphemous. I haven't played the second game yet, but at least in the first Blasphemous game, which you can find here on the channel if you're interested in checking that out. But that game, there were a few places where you had to interact with the wind or interact against the wind, and that really wasn't a thing in Hollow Knight, was it? We really didn't have any interactions or... Oh god. Whoa. I think we lured him to joining the feast. He has become the feast in the sands below. What is the name of that enemy, I wonder? Oh, that's right. I have a hunter's journal now. Judge. Gilded guardian of the blasted steppes, bearing a symbol and mallet. Defeat 14 more. Judge, that's it. No jury. I forgot to do the pendulum. We'll have to find another one of them. Probably won't have to go too far. These corpses aren't reacting to the pendulum, though. I see there's an area down below to explore, but let's see how far we can get on this level. There's also this ledge up here, but do I need a double jump for that? Or can I get up even higher over in this direction? It looks like I can. These guys we've faced off against before, I think. Ooh, that guy parried me. I hate the little bell grenades. I hate the bell grenades because it means that I can't really pendulum very easily. I want to get a little bit of pendulum dialogue, but they're not making this easy on me, so maybe we take you out first. My soul, my shell for you. There is no pain, nor fear, nor death. My faith, my reward. That's kind of nice that he... Oh, come on. Really? This does feel very similar to previous pilgrims. Okay, new entry. Pilgrim Hiker. Hard-shelled bug with a climber's pin. Their pin, once aid, has become a weapon, though the bug is unrefined in its use. Why don't we take a moment and go ahead and read the entries for the related enemies here? The other kind of pilgrims that we know about. The Pilgrim Guide. Old pilgrim carrying a heavy iron bell staff. Yeah, that guy hits harder than the rest, so you gotta be ready for him. The Winged Pilgrim. Short-horned bug born with underdeveloped wings. Flight it possesses, but only just. It may lift from the stone, but those sad wings would never carry it far. The Elder Pilgrim. Thick-set bug consumed by haunted thread. Uses their solid frame to crush others. Defeat 4 more. The Winged Pilgrim Bellbearer, this annoying little dork. Pilgrim endowed with large wings carrying a brace of iron bells. 3 more of these buggers. Pilgrim Bellbearer, common bug wielding a set of old bells. The bug will fling the bells at anyone it deems still free. Only need 1 more of you. Pilgrim Hulk, sturdy bug lost to the haunting. Rolls at threats with no care for its own discomfort. A rare-built bug within these alien lands. Most pilgrims' shells seem small by comparison. What nourishment did they discover to grow so large? The Pilgrim Hornfly. Short pilgrim that uses their long horn to launch upon threats. The Pilgrim Pouncer. Agile bug of Pharloom. Its higher functions have been lost to the haunting. With a softer shell than most, they would have relied on their athleticism to survive. I wouldn't call them quite that athletic. The Pilgrim Groveler, basic bug of Pharloom, laid low upon the ground. Taken by Pharloom's haunting, the bug is now capable of little more than prayer and aggression. Okay. There might have been 1 or 2 more there at the other end of that list that are pilgrim related, but we'll get to those a little bit later. There is still the area down below that I want to explore, so let me actually do that. Let's do that first here. We know how to make our way back up rather easily, I think. So we want to go down here and see what's in this direction first. What's this guy's song? Not gonna be easy to get this guy. I might not risk getting the song. I might just get your song later. We'll have to settle for a journal entry. For the Fairlid. Small arachnid found in many crevices and caves throughout Pharloom. Yeah, we need some... All of a sudden, we need some health. And that's another Fairlid down here, I think. just gonna worry about getting a heal first. Then we'll worry about getting that Silksong later. Okay, there's some shards down here. We'll go ahead and pick those up. Because we're not at the cap at the moment. Unfortunately, most of them went onto the spikes. When will I get a magnetite brooch for my shards? When will that happen? Because of course, I need every last shard I can get. They're so hard to come by. I can tell this place is going to be just so much fun to navigate with the wind and everything. So much fun. Yeah, I had a feeling. Had a feeling you were coming for me. God dang it. It just that I just got the sense that I wasn't dealing with completely inanimate corpses there. Big corpse does not respond to the pendulum. It didn't look like we could go any farther upwards without going in this direction. Okay. And another judge. This time maybe we can try to get your song. Not until we've woken you up. Only the holy may judge. Am I worthy? Pull us higher, ever higher. You have a jump, you stinker. Hold on. Can I get you over here? No, I hate that I can't do the, I can't quite do the... Can't quite do the pendulum from an elevated position. Okay. Only the holy may judge, ever vigilant. The edict, absolute. The edict. No, you jumped back at me. I was dashing away. Ah, those guys have more health. More health than I would like them to have, that's for sure. Okay, first death in the blasted, I want to say the Blasted Lands. Is that a World of Warcraft zone? Is that what I'm thinking of? The Blasted Lands was in World of Warcraft. And that's why that is coming to mind. I need to figure out when this guy has... When does this guy have a jump? Because I want to be able to jump over him, but then... Yeah, like, I want to be able to do that. Didn't get away completely without taking a hit. Unfortunately, that was going pretty well. I think I will take the heal. Take the heal. So I can continue to recoup my silk, which fortunately these guys come back. So that makes that task easier to do. Even more silk to be had. Those guys are a little bit of a handful. I gotta learn in particular when they jump, because that's the thing that is giving me the most heartache at the moment. I don't think I want to fall down at any of these spots. I don't think there's anything to fall down to, but I could be wrong. I think we're just gonna keep moving in this direction though. Aha, never mind, I do see a shiny down there. There's also a... Oops, that's not the button. That's the button. There's a memory locket. Okay. It does feel like you should be able to destroy these things. These pillars over here. But obviously not with that. This place has me on edge. I am definitely on edge here. Oh my god. I don't like that. Oh my god, what the fuck? I hate that. I hate that you have a projectile that can bounce off everything indefinitely. No, that should not be allowed. That should be illegal. Yeah, new memory locket picked up. And we have the Driznet. What the hell? Nesting creature that fuses its face with sharpened coral. That's what that is? Weird flex, but okay. I don't know why that entry for the judge had not yet been... It still had the red circle next to it, but I don't think we actually... We still got 12 more of them to defeat. So it must not have gotten rid of that the first time. Shit. I don't like it. I don't... Oh, but what I do like is the fact that we have chakra rings. Yes. Bestie is here. Hello, friend. You make me happy. Poshanka, child-wielding needle. Have you seen trace of my master nearby? I feel she was here only recently. I cannot say for certain, Chakra, though if she travels seeking skilled opponents, these steps would serve her well. The warriors watching over them are formidable. True. Impressive guardians they are, fighting defensively and loath to leave their stations. They swing their weapons with a cold brutality that should not be underestimated. Indeed, Blasted Steps map. Huge caves ascending to Pharloom's citadel. The roads are slowly being devoured by sand and howling wind. Okay, we get the map. You have purchased last of my mapping stock for now. Stay alive, friend. Gonna do my best. We're really close to the citadel. But the question is, will we be able to get through the gate? Or will it be similar to the Black Egg Temple? Where that gate will remain closed for a time still. Love that song. Any additional dialogue? Nothing more, but it does seem... in time, even these great steps will be swept away by the sands. Nothing is immovable. So apparently her master is close by. We'll try to keep our eyes peeled for any signs of her. Okay, let's keep it going. Start filling out that map. Oh god, dashing against the wind is going to be a tricky proposition. Was there hold on? Was there actually a wall to climb up here on? There was. Let's just check here first, shall we? It might be. Oh shit. Okay. I had to. Chakra actually helps us. Chakra actually. I was thinking to myself like, oh man, I lured this over here. Chakra is gonna be annoyed with us. Except she maybe not. She's actually just ready and waiting, relishing the opportunity to jump into action. Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. There's definitely more to this room, but there's also more to the room to the left. But I guess we're heading back there, aren't we? We've got a judge above us. And... was that a flyer that popped out? Shit. Getting distracted here. No! We need to... I forgot about my tool. I need to give myself some lifeblood here. Because we need it. I'm just going to use the whole thing, question mark? Yeah, I'm going to use the whole thing. I'm going to use it all. No! Oh, shit. I was not... I was not handling that particularly well. I'm a little flummoxed by these guys so far. I don't know how to handle them. I also don't quite... Shit. The wind. The wind kicked up at just the right moment. Alright, this is going great, guys. We're just having a blast here so far. That must have been a bug. The little effect. I don't know what to call it, but it's gone. The sparks that were happening before are not there anymore. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch tools because I don't think this threefold pin doesn't feel like the right way to. I think the sting shards we would probably get more use out of against these judges. That feels like a better way to go. Flea Brew might also be something to consider. Do I want to switch up any of the do we want to try the polyp pouch here? Zip polyp pouch to give us more DPS. A fractured mask might not be a bad idea either, because we are kind of running into some difficulties here. We won't be getting as much mileage out of our Pendulin, but I think I might need to make that trade-off. Let's try that. Let's get our fractured mask up in here, give ourselves a little bit more viability. Oh, oh, of course, that's where my cocoon was. That's where my cocoon actually was. I'm kind of okay luring it back down here to get if Chakra is gonna we'll give Chakra a little bit of a oh shit, it still hit me. Fuck me. Ah. Okay. There we go. Okay. I should have maybe, I don't know. I could have gotten a little bit more value out of that cocoon, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll take the heal and we'll try to deal with this judge. Okay, I might be starting to see a hint. It looks like when they are about to dash laterally, he kind of like holds out the what's the thing called? Not the symbol, but the thing that hits the symbol, the mallet. He holds the mallet behind him, and then he dashes across, whereas he kind of doesn't do that when he's about to jump. So I guess that's the difference that I'm seeing. Now, if I wait a little bit here, will the wind start to pick up? Or does it only happen... I thought it might be happening on cue when I try to make that jump. This zone so far, I can definitely feel is a step up. I'm feeling it just a little bit. Definitely feeling not just the wind, but the the strength of the enemies, the groups of enemies that are proven to be. Are they gonna have some of the enemies come to life in addition to the judge here? Okay. Maybe starting to get a little bit of an intuition for the moves of the judge. Court is in session, finally, in Hornet's digesting of enemy movement patterns. There was more to explore down below, but now that we're up here, and it is kind of a hassle to get back up, maybe we can establish a shortcut. Like this. There we go. I think we did it. I think that's what we were going for. So now there is, yeah, we want to go over to this ledge. Oh, there's going to be an enemy that pops out here. I saw a sign though. I saw a sign that looks like, it looks like an, what did we call that pilgrim enemy? It's like a long pin or a cane, the same weapon that Lace was wielding. Does that mean Lace is in this direction? We need to figure out how to deal with this enemy, though. I can probably hit the thing back at them. Also, they only seem to be able to fire diagonally. Is that true? So maybe that's their weak spot. Okay. The weakness is get them angled away from you. That's the secret. There might not be anything to find down here other than the climb. The climb to reach the heights that we have already reached. So I'm not really seeing anything else that we didn't already see. But that's fine. Gotta be thorough. Let's see what's in this room. What does this banner portend? Okay, those guys maybe aren't too bad. We just might have had one of them in a spot that was a little bit annoying the first time. Like right here, I could see a spot where he could potentially, yeah. Also, I am not waiting for him to come down, and that should be. Okay, now we take the heal. Was there anything to this ledge other than just triggering another enemy to attack us? That's all we got for our troubles there. I feel like we're heading to at least a gauntlet room, if not a straight up boss room. Great conch flies. The great conch flies. My god. Drill, baby, drill. What the fuck have we gotten ourselves into here? 2 enemies. Can I handle it? Probably not. Probably not. At the same time, oh shit, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that business. That was terrible. I shouldn't. Why did I? Ah, they deal 2 damage because of course they do. Why did I decide to do a Silk Storm? Oh, I can hit their... Oh, they're not armored there. I thought for sure that the red needle or whatever, their drill was armored, that you would not be able to actually damage them. I was wrong. Oh, that doesn't make me float. Fuck. Okay, trying to mix in some heals. That diagonal attack is so annoying. But at least it doesn't deal 2 damage. Okay, okay. I think maybe? Maybe? Shit, I tried to dash at the last... Too late. I tried to dash. Shit. God damn it. Of course, the heal was gonna wear off right then. No! Just give myself 1 lifeblood at least. Okay, now we can get ourselves a heal. There we go. Okay, one of them down. Wait, does that count for 2? When one dies, they both do? Wait, what the fuck? No, the other one retreats. Oh, shit. The other one is gonna wait for us for later. Ah, okay. That wasn't too bad. What were they called again? Oh, right. We have a journal now. We have a hunter's journal. Was this thing called a conch fly? It was a driznet. They're related. Sure feels like they're related. Great conch fly. Elder conch fly crowned with a huge coral horn. Once partnered with a mate, they will rarely be seen alone. Oh no, they weren't like siblings. They were mates. Oh no, we just ruined a bug's life love story. A bug's love story has been haunted. get haunted, love dorks. The conch flies have been broken up, and oh boy, there is one that's going to be waiting for us, brooding and plotting their revenge one day to be had. Okay, but the conch flies for now are out of here. Well, one of them. Yeah, what's the sand falling from the ceiling? That feels sus. Feels sus. Do I mark it? I think I will. If I run short on markers, then I may change my mind. But we're pretty wealthy on markers now. Pretty wealthy. We have a good stockpile of markers, so let's use a marker there just in case that's something to come back for. But what do we... that was a pretty... I love the clutch lifeblood that we got there. We ended up not having to use it, but it definitely gave us a little bit more of a buffer there to... just in case we weren't able to artfully and skillfully dodge as we would have wanted. I think we can make this. I think we can make this jump here. Okay. The wind is picking up. The wind do be picking up. Is it gonna keep doing its thing? Okay, it is gonna subside. And then... Okay, alright. Ooh, there is a... I'm just noticing there are, there's some floating devices out here. Similar to the seamstress. The seamstress, also, there was a bunch of similar balloons that we let loose after, at the craw bug's home. I don't think there's anything out there. Okay, so there goes our lifeblood mask. No, what am I doing? I thought I was just gonna roll with the wind. Roll with the wind? I thought I was just gonna glide with the wind and get the extra push. But I need height as well as, I wonder if I do need to time it with the wind, actually. I need, I'm gonna try to do it without the wind, because that feels like the less complicated way to go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Less complicated is always better. Who do we have here? Oh, let's take our bench for sure. Bench, please, before anything else. Do not forget your bench. And then I want to play the Pendulin. Let me actually switch. Let's switch momentarily to give ourselves more Pendulin playtime. That kind of made me jump a little bit. We scared them with the Pendulin, and then they returned the favor. That was funny. Not reacting at all. Really? Maybe we have to talk to them first, or are you somehow immune to the effects of the Pendulin? This must be the person who the sign that was set up way back there, right? This is your sign that we that led us here. The Pinstress. So rude to raise a Pinstress from their deep meditation. You carry on with that kind of brash behavior, and you're likely to be stuck quick through.
Buenera.
I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. You are a warrior learned in the blades of this land? Oh, wait a second. Could this be Chakra's master? Is that who we're talking to here? That voice. Aye, a Pinstress. Your needle there might fit you fair, strange as it is in all, but it's the pin that's the glorious weapon of Pharloom. Given I guess that's what we'll just call them, right? They're not canes, they're pins. Everything's a pin, unless otherwise stated. Given I'm now awake, maybe you'd fancy a little training? Care to test the power of a Pinstress? Might be even this old master could show you a thing or two. Train with the Pinstress, let's go. Are we getting a new pin art? New needle art? Bold choice, Needlebug. Let's get our shells a-shaking. Oh, God. I love it. Let's go. It is nail art time. Perfect. Learned the needle strike. Hold X to charge power in the needle, then release as a deadly attack. We get a charge attack. Awesome. I love it. How grand to face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has granted some insight. Awesome. I love it. And I think we found Chakra's master. I'm hoping Chakra hasn't left. We need to go back and tell her. And maybe we can tell the Pinstress that there's someone looking for you. It's a right long time since I felt so vigorous. All those dulled pilgrims are useless for testing my talents.
That's fine.
Your blade proved an impressive challenge, Pinstress. The strength and skills hidden about this kingdom continue to surprise me. You bear your own strengths. You bear your own strange strengths, Needlebug. More, I think, than you'd be willing to reveal to me. What, I wonder, are you planning to turn all that power towards? Well, you see, there's this little thing called the Citadel nearby. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of it? Off with you now, Needlebug. A Pinstress of my substantial talent requires their deep meditation, especially after such a satisfying bout. Goodbye, Pinstress. May your blade remain sharp. I'm surprised we don't say anything about Chakra. It goes right back to snoring. And then we wake her up again. Off with you now, Needlebug. Get out of here. Okay, I wanted to play the Pendulin for you, though. Ah, you do have a song. You were the finest, bravest cast? Is that what you said? Lethal talents beyond compare. An order lost of maidens fair. Warriors proud in battle's midst. Did she say cast? Don't fall asleep on me. I got more silksonging to do. I remember you. My sister's past. You were the finest, bravest cast. Lethal talents beyond compare. An order lost of maidens fair. I'm trying to charge up my silk before I play again, but you're falling asleep too fast. Warriors proud in battle's midst. I think we've got the gist of it. The Fury Dance of Blades, so swift. There are some additional lines here that we're seeing. I'm gonna do this one more time to see if I can get one more new line. The flurried dance of blades swung swift. That's what it was. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let me also, we're going to, no, we're going to keep the, oh yeah. Do I want to go back to the fractured mask? Do I go back? When we have the lifeblood, I just need to use the lifeblood a little bit more. We should be able to get, let's keep our Silksong, our Silksongage. Extra silk for the Pendulin. I see a ring to the left. So I'm going to mark that. Because I feel like these rings are something we're going to interact with at some point. Let's put a marker there. And I we're close to running out of silver markers here, but I will... Maybe because of that, I'll switch out this marker for a yellow one. Let's do that. So I don't think... we can go... There is more to the left to get eventually. But we can't... Oh, and maybe to the right, because I see a ring over here as well. So we've got to come back to the Pinstress at some point. And there's another ring over here, and there's a ring over here. And... Okay. Will those all be... Is that just like a... I feel like they're grappling hook spots. And we're going to be able to navigate those more... Navigate back to the Pinstress more easily. Once we have the ability to interact with those. Okay, let's head back to Chakra. If she's still around. Hopefully she's still around. Gosh, dang it. Chakra, you were so close. You were so close to finding who you were looking for. Unless that's not who that was. Is the Pinstress not her master? Because she's certainly not reacting. Okay. Maybe it's not. There's somebody else that we're looking for. It sure felt like that's like the perfect... She fits the bill perfectly, doesn't she? I am noticing that there is... Oh man, this could be the bridge that Hornet broke, but it's possible it could still be way up here, because this whole I keep calling it a shaft because I just don't know what the better term is, but it's all directly above where we start the game. And now we have the ability to fall down into this room. And maybe I'll do that just because we now have a higher bench. And I just want to see, is there anything that... wait for the wind to die down a little bit, and then we... Is there any reason for us to... Oh, it's all part of the same room. Oh, did I already climb up here and I didn't realize it? I think I did. There's an item there. Shit. There's an item here, and I'm about to die because I need to do this. I need to give myself some lifeline just to be safe here. I got a frayed rosary string. There was more to this room. I see how this works now. That guy is leaving us alone, so now maybe I will go over here. Except now we go down. Okay, and now we're back here. Okay, so there was more to explore down below. I am gonna warp back to the bench It is sort of getting me out of a little bit of trouble here, but I'm gonna use the save and quit because we've got access to it. And we're not in immediate impending death. In danger of immediate death. So... Oh! You've changed positions here as well. I should have done that. I should have zoned out and back in. You're in a different spot here. And there is new dialogue. Pinstress, why do you choose to live amidst these storm-swept caverns? Surely there are more hospitable places. Somewhere gentler? Warmer? Ha! I'd only go soft. How else is one expected to maintain their wits? Then this is not a place of hiding? That citadel up top seems no friend to the free, or the strong who'd choose to remain apart. Well, yes, that too's a reason, though one that shames me some. Our grand citadel learnt well from the training of Pinstress's past. Then it went and turned those teachings upon us. Despite our superior skills, our numbers have always been few, and their strength overwhelmed. Of my once revered order, only 2 of us remain, wormed away in Pharloom's forgotten corners, and my Pin's sibling. She's lost herself to more peaceable pursuits. Gotta be talking about Chakra, right? Only 2 of us remain. It's gotta be Chakra. Okay, and now we're back to this. I'm gonna zone out and zone back in again. I should have done this the first time. It is just a little disappointing, though, that Chakra doesn't respond. Chakra doesn't seem to want to react to... Damn it. At least it sends me here. The fact that we have met, seemingly met, her master. But maybe it's not. So... Oh my god, what? So we came back through this room already, and then we had to come back through a 3rd time, and now New is here? Hello? These random Hollow Knight interactions, you gotta love them. Oh, welcome, Miss Grown-Up. Come to inspect the red rocky creatures like New? We have found a very big one. Fresh, but not too fresh. A pair of beasts attacked me here, burrowing through the stone with their spiral shells. I cut this one down, and the other fled. Ooh, ma, really? New wishes that she had the pair. She could have studied much. Unlucky to miss such a big feast of learnings. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. She and her like have red rocky shells to protect their softnesses. Inside is very sweet. Very hard to crack them open, though, so is best to wait. Is always best to wait. Okay. Similar to a fine wine, I guess. Best to wait. What in the heck, man? Randomness. Randomness at every turn. All right. I think now... Nope, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with either of you. Don't want to deal with either of your butts. I think what we want to do is we want to move on up, if we can. Will this room allow me to, Oh, I forgot, dude. The Pinstress taught us a new skill. It's not quite the Great Slash. But it sort of is. It's actually the Great Slash, but then it has a follow-up to it as well. I want to try this on one of these conch fly suckers. God damn it. Shit. Of course, it's gonna be like... It's gonna... Ah, that's what I need to start doing. Of course, it is gonna be like nail arts, that there's gonna be a charge-up time that you're gonna have to account for. But supposedly, theoretically, you should be able to hold that charge. Oh my god, this is gonna be tricky, though. To keep doing this. And then you look at your map and you lose the charge. That goes back to the room with with chakra. Okay, we have a new ability that I will try to work into the mix as much as possible, but I also kind of need some healing. That's why I have lifeblood. That's why I have this on here, because this area is proven to be a test. A test indeed. I love that follow-up attack. I love that follow-up move. Awesome. Now I get a kill. Yeah, but against the weaker bugs for sure. I love how his pin just sticks in the ground there. Against the weaker bugs for sure, the charge up is going to be nice and useful. Is that the end of the line? Because I don't think I can wall climb over here, can I? Oh, no, never mind. That's... I thought this wall was in the background. I thought for sure that was part of the background. Okay. Have we found some shelter from the wind? Finally? And are we finally... Well, we're not quite at the Citadel yet. We still got a little ways to go. Let's see. I was hoping that we'd have a stagway. AKA Bellway. And there's a bench as well. I'll take it. I need a way to spend my rosaries. I'll take it. Bell bench. Get. And, oh, we're starting to get a little bit low on lifeblood. I forgot how that works. We do have only a limited reserve. It's not exactly easy to get back to our, it's not the easiest trek to get back to the guy who fills up our lifeblood. I'm sorry, our plasmium. But, I will have to make that trek at some point if I want to keep using this indefinitely. Play my pendulum right along with the Bellway harp. Oh, and then there is a path to the left here as well. Okay, so the Bellway has been activated. Good, good, good. Let's see what's over here. A way to go down, and maybe a way to go up. Yes. And a shop? That wasn't Grindel, was it? Okay, but I think this... Man, how many times in Hollow Knight did I go into this room in Fungal Waste, the first room of the Fungal Core? How many times did I go back into this room and realizing, oh, I need a double jump for this? That's exactly what this room feels like. Okay, we know what to do. We know what we do. We mark it. Was that Grindel, though? It kind of looked like Grindel. Can't say for sure, though. And I don't recognize this sign. There's gonna be a rock that falls on us, right? No. These, streams of sand that are flowing down. Ah, I did see that cracked wall there. Okay, let's check that. What'd this be? Bug born of Pharloom, you have been chosen. May our citadel's holy gilding harden your soft shell. Stand eternal as our arbiter, that no bug-bearing sin shall step within our sacred halls. Nada. Bug born of Pharloom. We are not a bug born of Pharloom. So I don't think this is meant... This is not intended for us. So this is like a training ground? A training ground for the veiled bugs, maybe? Because I see all these weapons here, right? There's a weapon rack. There's a gauntlet room that we're dropping down into, isn't there? It's gotta be what it is. A very dark gauntlet room, if it is that way. We're not immediately being attacked. Oh, we can walk through there. The sand is obstructing what looks like could be like a giant bug husk, but I'm not sure. The Pendulin don't do nothing here. Okay, in we go. And the path continues. Where the hell are we going? Where the hell are we going? This is a... Oh, this must be a massive shard deposit, right? That's got to be what this is. It's a massive shard cache. But it's made in the image... It's made in the image of this guy, the Marrow. It's one of those guys. Let's see if the Pendulin does anything. We try the Pendulin everywhere. That's what we do. Hornet's the traveling minstrel. In addition to the traveling hunter. Okay. All right. I think we need the shards, so we'll break this open, right? Was there an item there as well? A beast shard on top of everything. The immediate shards and the shards for later. Okay, all right, cool little sus hidey hole. No gauntlet room after all. A little bit of lore and some shards. There is a sound though that's being made. I can't help but notice that sound, and I have to wonder. Oh my God. There were a couple bugs down here, and then they burrowed. They don't want to fight us, apparently. Can I summon them? Unburrow, you fiends! At the sound of my... No! I need more silk! No, I need more. It doesn't last long enough. They were responding. Oh, this is so disappointing. Why now must I have no silk? Why must it be now? No, I need more silk. Oh, this is so heartbreaking. This is the one thing I hate about the Pendulin so far. I don't quite understand why it needs to have... Why does it need to spend silk? I know it's Silksong. I know it's the name of the game. Okay, sure. Okay, we can't have Silksong without spending silk on songs. But why? Why? There's got to be like a charm or something that like saves my silk. Gives me Pendulin for free. Was there some way... I don't... Like, I'd have to ride the Bellway and go get silk and come back. Okay, I wanna come back here. I wanna come back and do the rest of the Silksong when I have a lot more silk. Oh, it's a flea. Be free! You weren't even trapped. You were just being lazy up here and just taking a nap. Why? I had to spend... I had to hike it all the way up here just to wake your butt. Just to wake your ass up. Why? Why you do this to me? Could you have at least given me some silk in the process? Because I have some friends that I need to play a song for. God damn it. I am actually gonna do that. I'm gonna do that real quick here. I'm gonna head away. I'm gonna head somewhere and fill up my silk real quick. Okay, silk has been acquired. And now Now we shall have our concert. Come on. Come on, y'all. You know you want to come out and sing. Let's grow holy, warmly shifting, dancing sands. We are chosen, all are chosen. Let's grow stronger, all together, all together. We will serve, all will serve. Let's grow holy. That is so freaking loud. Woo! I was gonna say, at first, I was gonna say it reminds me of all the grubs singing to each other when you know, go back to, you've collected a whole bunch of them and you return to say hi to the grub daddy and all the grubs and life is good. But then it got so insanely loud. There's like an echo feedback effect. Okay, I don't know what those bugs are exactly, except they probably are what this this sign is talking about. I don't know. It's such a weird little secret room, as a few others that we found so far. So okay, I think we check. I think we go downward now, correct? Because there was more to explore down in this direction. And it looks like it's just this door here. Nothing, I don't think, to the right. What are we heading toward? What are you playing with? It looks like you've got like a little pinwheel or something. A little blue pinwheel. You don't react to the pendulum, at least from this distance. I don't think you're friendly. I was wrong. I was wrong. Lumble, the Lucky. Is that dice you have then? Lumble the Lucky? Ah, a fellow pilgrim. I've been praying alone here too long, with only the wind's voice to join mine. We're so close. Our pilgrimage is almost over. Just one final brutal climb,
Buenera.
The citadel is near, pilgrim. You must have had some strength in you. Few of your fellows seem to reach these heights. Aye, the roads become lonelier the longer they're traveled and the higher we climb. Takes a lot of luck and a lot of faith to make it this far. Though I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. Lumble the Lucky. While we rest for the journey ahead, care to test your luck with a game of dice? You know how to play, I trust. Why don't you remind me?
Yeah, Finistra.
I'm sure I can grasp the rules quickly enough, sir. What is the wager? A beat of rosaries on each roll. What say you? Sound fair? Let our worries roll away with the dice. I will definitely play. I'm just curious if there's going to be anything more than luck to this game. Is there any skill involved at all? Oh, they like stick together? They're like magnetic dice. Well, that's kind of cool. So I lost 4 rosaries. I don't know why I lost 4 rosaries, but apparently he rolled better than I did. Let's play again. No clue if that's good or not. We lost 4 again. Is this, are these fair dice? Or is Lumble the Lucky, is he lucky for a very good reason? That his dice are actually a little bit skewed. A little bit skewed, so he knows exactly how they are supposed to roll. I'm getting that feeling. Because every time we roll, we lose. We'll do one more here. I don't quite understand, though, if this is supposed to have... If there is supposed to be some point at which we win, or if there's anything we can do. Could I have... Let me see, is there... can I move around at all? Can I, like, influence? I'm pressing a bunch of buttons just to see if there's any effect I can have on things, but nothing I press seems to do a damn thing. So I feel like I'm playing a rigged game. I'm gonna play one more time because that'll take us to a nice round 450. When we, I think, inevitably lose, unless 7th time is the charm. Nope. Okay, well, I think we got enough, we've had enough of that game. We only have the option to play. So, okay. What? Why is this a thing? Worn and winding ways, faces of the fallen. Luck and faith intertwined. Let holy chance decide. Faces of the fallen. Luck and faith intertwined. Worn and winding ways. Let holy chance decide. Usually when there's an interaction with an NPC of any sort, whether it's a game or a, I mean, there's a point to this kind of a game. There's usually a point. Or you're supposed to, like, for instance, maybe you're supposed to roll some number of times, and then eventually you do get lucky. Or, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna maybe do this 2 more times. That would take us to 10 rolls. It could be one of these games where you're supposed to roll enough times to finally get... The thing is, what would we get? Would we just get a bunch of rosaries? Enough to break even? This is definitely a weird one. I am gonna mark this. I don't know if this is probably not gonna show up as a vendor. We'll mark this with a yellow marker, because I don't know exactly... You got some rosaries off me. Congrats. Let's just see if he has any more dialogue if I, like, leave and come back. If he's just here to play... There's more... There's speak. Well, what a pleasure. The road has carried you back to me. Care for a few games of dice while we're here? For the same wager, a beat of rosaries. Just sit beside me and we'll begin. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play anymore, my dude. I don't think... If I had, you know, maybe won a couple times, you know... If you really want it to be a rigged game, you need to rig it so that the other person at least wins some of the time. And then they have some incentive to keep playing. But if you win every single time, I'm gonna get worn out on that game pretty quickly. Hey, look who it is! Yes! I was so not expecting... Ah, dude. I'm so glad. But of course she's making her way up to the Citadel, right? Wake up! The best song ever. Ah, the shining bench has risen for us. Pharloom's kindness to we pilgrims is inexhaustible. Please rest, Red Maiden, and fear not. Our kingdom watches over us all. Sherma, it is so nice to see you. Aren't these solemn judge bugs nice? Okay, I wouldn't quite go that far. Wouldn't quite be the first words out of my mouth regarding the judge bugs. They do not speak or sing, but I sense great wisdom behind their gleaming gazes. Beware them, little one. Wise or not, their judgments are often followed by violence. Many of your fellow pilgrims have fallen to them on these great steps. Oh? But even the fallen will sometimes stand again. And all pilgrims will be completed, yes? That's how I've heard it. Sherma, the eternal optimist. The great citadel is so close, I can hear the voices of our brother and sister pilgrims calling out to us. Sherma, Sherma, Sherma. I don't really, I've had, my cell phone is like constantly on like silent or vibrate. I don't really do ringtones anymore, but if I was gonna bring back a ringtone for my cell phone, this would be it. The only ringtone that you would ever need, ever again in your life. So officially, now, my day has been made. Nothing else that happens today can bring me down because Sherma! Because Sherma. That's, I'm also noticing that, the theme is the same as the title screen, isn't it? I think this is the title menu. The main menu, theme as well. I think. We got a couple places to return to here at some point beyond. There's definitely a double jump spot beyond the Bellway. And now we are ready to continue. I'm guessing Sherma will also have... Oh no, she's actually hanging out here. She waits here for a little... Oh, we can... Oh, little pilgrim, do you sleep? So we woke her up with the pendulum before, but there's actually dialogue to wake her up. Hoy there! I was looking for somewhere to rest my weary shell and found this cozy station, so we actually kind of missed her opening dialogue, I think. I shouldn't be so eager with the pendulum, maybe. Just wait until we've done all the dialogue first. These lands are dangerous. I had thought perhaps some harm had come to you. Are you kidding me, Hornet? There's no way, Sherma. There's no way anything bad can happen to somebody so adorable. Harm? Oh, Red Maiden, have faith. No harm can come to us upon this holy ascent. We only need to keep our gaze upwards. Isn't this all so terribly grand? The great stone steps, the winds lifting us up like the voices of a choir, and just beyond it all is our pilgrimage's end, the great citadel at last. Okay, there we go. Good thing we did that, and I guess now that we have actually exhausted her dialogue, never mind. She's gonna be waiting here. I hadn't meant to drop off like that. It's hard to stay awake in such a cozy place, isn't it? Well, I'm glad at least one of us finds this place cozy. She's such... That's what happens when you just have constant rose-colored glasses. Everything is cozy and awesome. Everybody is friendly, including merciless judges. And that's all there is to it. Moving right along. Shit. Yeah, if I actually just didn't jump at all, he wouldn't be able to hit me. Just don't jump. Just don't jump, dude. Okay. Once you start to get used to him, I guess the judges aren't that bad. They aren't all that bad. I'm gonna try to head over here to the right first. Actually, am I gonna do that? Because the room kind of naturally wants us to go to the right. So actually we should head over here first. Let's try to thoroughly cover all angles of the room if we can help it. Another judge. Another one. Shit. That's all you gotta do. Knock it back at him. Didn't even trigger my trap. did not even trigger my trap card. Yee. They're giving me all I can handle. All I can handle with these judges. All right, I think we're figuring out, though, there's not too much to this room. But I do think there might be more up above. It's hard to say. Question is, could I even navigate up higher without a double jump? Yeah, it looks like there might be something to grab onto there. But is there more to actually get up to? I'm gonna put a marker here just in case. Am I? Just feels like there might be more up here, but the map doesn't really say there is, so I could be out to lunch. The corpses here, just seeing if they react to the pendulum. Oh, there's a way to go down, isn't there? There is something down here. Have we been here? This feels like it's off the map. I had a feeling they were gonna do the deep nest thing on me. They're having so many of these boulders falling from the ceiling. At some point, there's gonna be one of them that gets to me, right? Our chances of going 100% boulder bonk free, probably not 100%. I think we got some more craft metal. We have not had any craft metal for a while, but we haven't had anything to craft. So that could be a clue that we are going to be having something else to craft pretty soon. Good pickup. The choir, though, that is serenading us, the shift in the theme is makes it so foreboding. This climb to the peak. That guy did not. Really? That's unexpected. Actually, now that I think of it, I can't get to. Okay, hold on. Oh, I wanted to. I'm looking at the helmet here of the judge. Is it the Godseeker? It sure feels similar to the Godseeker. Now that I realize there might be a similarity there, I wanna look again. Why is there a ledge here? Why does this ledge exist? This is on the map, isn't it? It's hard to say with Hornet's head in the way. Can I de-equip my compass real quick? I certainly want to mark this as well, because it's like, what is this here for? Feels like there should be something to interact with or something. Sus wall or crevice, but I'm not finding it. Are we here? Are we here at the Grand Gate? Look at the incense. The incense burners. That's so cool. not attacking us. Bells on the gate. The least surprising thing, probably. Bells on a gate in Pharloom, where bells are everywhere else. Oh, he didn't like that. The gate. The gate. Oh, the grand gate to the citadel stands before us. The tall pilgrim speaks. We are so close, O mighty ones beyond the gate. We beg you, open the way, and let we poor, insignificant little pilgrims crawl into the light.
Pasvin?
I see no gatekeepers to heed your plea, pilgrim, though I too seek entry to the citadel. Have you heard of a means to open this gateway? Weapons blunt it not. No holes for keys. 'Tis the bells, they say, the holy bells upon the path that open the way. On my journey up, I passed many large bells housed in old shrines. Each I have struck awake, yet still this gate stays closed. What other task must be done to see us pass beyond? I hadn't thought about the benches. I think she's talking about all the benches, right? Large bells housed in old shrines. Certainly all the bell benches along the way have been notable, but I wouldn't even have thought that they might be connected to opening the citadel doors. Hornet seems to think so. I'm thinking, though, we might be able to play the pendulum here.
Oh, no.
There sure looks like there's a harp in the background as well that might react, similar to the Weave Nest doors. The bells are rung? Then this sacred threshold may now be crossed, for the final task is simple. Only music, played fair and true. Music shall attune the bells and see the gate descend. It must be you to lead us, sister, you who brought us this blessing. Play or sing, and we shall follow. Oh, and it just goes right into it. It's not even letting me move. We're right onto playing the needlein. Oh, I mean, the pendulum. Wait, why does it say needlein? Is there another name for it? Does it go by both the pendulum and needlein? Whoa! What was that? Last Judge? Oh my god! I should have known. At least we got one heal off. But it didn't get us across. It didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. The last judge. Holy moly. It wasn't going to be that easy, was it? It wasn't going to be that easy. Look at this. New objective. New objective unlocked. Open the grand gate. That's interesting that it shows like 5 bells and the 5 dots on the little open grand gate quest title. Looks as though this was something that we needed to progress, but we've already done the legwork needed. I guess that's what these other bells have been. The reason the do they still show up on the map? They show up when, I guess it would be here where there's now a bench pin, but you can see before the map is fully filled in these little bell benches, but they're big bell benches. There are bell benches like this that have the smaller bells, but I think my guess here is that we had to fill in 5 of these other big bell benches. I don't know exactly where those all are now. But I guess we've done enough, because that quest looks like it's filled up, and all of the bells reacted when we played the pendulum / needlein. Have I been calling it the Pendulin this whole time and it's actually the Needlein? Am I crazy? I thought for sure it was called the Pendulin. Is that because that's what it was when Widow was playing it? Have I just really been calling it the wrong thing? I feel so embarrassed now that I might have been calling this the wrong thing for like, I don't know how many episodes now. The Needlein. We also have a dot next to our actual sharpened needle, which to show us that we have the needle strike now, which we were starting to work into the combat system there against the last judge. Okay, we're gonna switch up. We're gonna switch up our stuff here just a little bit. I think I want to try this. Let's try the grenades, and let's also go with the. I might stick with the curve claw, not the curve claw. I might stick with the sting shards, maybe. Maybe. We have not been using this thread storm as much as I'd like to because I've been so tentative about spending silk, wanting to hold on to get my heals. That the multi-binder did come in handy there because I did a panic heal, but I still was able to get 2 masks out of it before getting my heal interrupted. I'm gonna swap out though the weave light for. Man, should we try this polyp pouch? Is this maybe where we try the polyp pouch and maybe instead of the pimpillo, we try like the threefold pin and try to just douse as much poison, dish out as much poison as possible. Maybe we'll keep the pimpillos because when we're far away we can try to unleash that a little bit. We've got some shards to spend. Why don't we give it a shot? Now the only thing here is. This is something that I'm noticing about Silksong that they have not deviated from. They've deviated from a lot of things with Hollow Knight, but they have not deviated from the long run back. They have decided, oh my gosh, really? They have decided in a lot of cases to keep the long run back, which, is that really necessary? Did we really need to have such a long run back? It is 2025 now. Can we at what point are we allowed to move on from, you know, there's no skill test involved with a run back, right? I mean, maybe there is sort of how quickly or how readily you're able to deal with how well you're able to deal with the stupid enemies that are blocking your run back, but that doesn't, you know, that doesn't really feel that fun. Like the challenge is getting past the boss, and I don't really feel like being tested on my ability to run back from the boss, especially when you've got this stuff, right? When you've got this sort of these sort of shenanigans to deal with. Why must you do this to me? I'm gonna go into the boss. Shit! God damn it. I'm gonna go into the boss at half health. And it just doesn't feel necessary. I'm forgetting which buttons to press as well because I'm getting a little bit annoyed at the fact that we're doing a run back here. At least I get I guess I get a heal though. I do forget about the part that the cocoon gives you back your silk, so I don't have to charge up silk on the way. Last judge. I just walked right into the boss. That was good. I think I was also distracted thinking about the fact that That's Chakra's voice actor. Whoever does the voice for Chakra, I think, is doing the voice lines, quote unquote. The voice acting for the Last Judge. Pretty sure. It's a fun fact, but also one that if you are thinking about that instead of how to accurately and effectively dodge the moves from the boss, is liable to get you killed. Do I hold on to my heal here? Maybe I should hold on to the heal. And, nah, I'm gonna get the heal right off the bat. Shit! Oh my god, I'm running into the boss. So I'm not finding the right heal opening there. That needs to, I need to wait a little bit longer. And gosh, I already hate this run back. This run back is terrible. Why does this have to exist? Oh my god, I hate it so much already. Like, why? Why? I'm gonna get more tilted from the run back than I am from the boss, because this is so just not necessary. And I feel like that's gonna be the only thing that I'm thinking of here, instead of like how to actually decode the boss's moves. I'm gonna be so freaking annoyed at the fact that this boss takes forever to get back to. Oh, and by the way, it deals double damage. You know, I guess we're sort of just taking that for granted now. If it's a boss in Silksong, it almost certainly does double damage. That's just what it does. Because it's a boss in Silksong. Nice. I didn't get to take full advantage of that, like I should have probably. Oh my god, I'm missing the show here. Holy shit. Holy shit. No, it explodes. Fuck. Shit. Fuck me, dude. The floor's on fire. The floor's on fire. No, what the fuck? Okay. I am enjoying this boss fight. This is great. She goes fire mode. And everything is on fire. The swirlies of fire. The floor is on fire. Hornet, if she had hair, her hair would be on fire. Hornet's imaginary hair is also on fire at how this run back, if I haven't mentioned it already, how stupid it is that this run back exists. But I am liking shit. Hold on. I'm being stupid here. Let's not die before we get back to the freaking boss. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Is there really not a closer bench? There's not a closer bench. That's just there's not a closer bench. It's just, it doesn't exist. I'm liking the pin pillow, and I think I'm sticking with it. I just need to make that jump. That's all I need to do. I need to make that jump. I'm apparently not jumping in time. I just don't think this run back should exist. Maybe I got spoiled. Maybe I got spoiled from playing Elden Ring. Maybe Elden Ring has made my life too easy by saying, you know what? This game is hard. We're not gonna make it annoyingly hard by... We're not gonna make it annoyingly hard by making you run back a million miles just to get back to the boss. We're not gonna do that to you. Silksong said, nah. Nah, we're still gonna do that. You're gonna have to... we're still gonna live in the world of Dark Souls. You're gonna have to run back if you wanna have fun. If you wanna have fun. If you wanna actually compete and get good. If you wanna get good, then you're gonna have to do the thing. I'm gonna take a heal now, even though it's not really getting me full value, but it's okay. I need to jump. I'm so used to it being my opening to attack. No, I didn't see the fire swirlies. Fuck me. God damn it. I do wonder. I'm wondering if Quick Slash might be pretty good here. Quick Slash might be pretty decent. I'm wondering if that might be the play. The Wanderer Crest. We have an extra locket now too, don't we? We could bump up. I don't think I need two tools for this fight. I don't need both. I can go ahead and maybe I use the Silk Speed anklets. I'm gonna open up this other slot though on the Quick Slash. I think I want the Quick Slash. Yes, we're gonna get more memory lockets. Open this up, and I will use the Fractured Mask here. Let's do that, and I'll keep my Pin Pillow, and I will keep this Thread Storm. And I don't think I need anything in this other slot. I guess allows the bear to retain some rosaries upon defeat. We're getting back to our cocoon. I'll put on the Silk Speed anklets just in case. I don't know, that might come in handy. But also, I don't necessarily want to spend silk on the sprinting. I don't know. I think it might be more of a downside. So I'm just going to leave that off. And that's what we'll roll with. We'll see if the Quick Slash can get us there. Like, maybe we can just face tank this bitch. Can we just face tank you? Dead. I didn't know what move was coming. I didn't realize she was charging. The face tanking is okay in the first phase. Second phase, a little bit riskier. Just a slight bit, tad bit riskier. No, I ran into the thing. Please heal, not float. No, I got so greedy. I got so freaking greedy because the face tank strat does kind of work for a little bit. It does kind of work, but you still gotta follow those patterns at least somewhat. You can't completely ignore them because she has too much health apparently. Fuck. Shit. Dude, what is this? Dude, what is this? No! Oh my god, she got me like backed into a corner here. Fuck. Shit, shit. Not again. No, Fuck, I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead because I didn't realize I still had the fractured mask. I so thought I was dead. Fuck. I think we got to the third phase finally. I think we finally got to the third phase. I'm not using my... I should have been using my... I switched to the Venom... Hold on. I switched to the Venom... The Venom pouch or whatever it is. God damn it. I hate this run back, dude. I fucking hate this shit. Because I don't want to take damage from the fucking run back, man. Like, I want to save my shit. I don't want to be down a mask going into the fucking fight, dude. I thought I had one more mask. I thought I had one more mask. And I was gonna face tank that last hit. Because she does 2 hits there with that big swirly thing. And then I was gonna go heal, but that did not work out. No, fuck. Yes! Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Yo! The last judge is out of here. And the door has opened. The Citadel. Oh my god. Oh, it's gorgeous. And so much bigger than I was expecting. I don't even know if I had an expectation. And like that, we are into Act 2? Citadel of Song. Holy crap. We did it. We did it. I am on day 2. I had to take a break from the game. Had to come back with some fresh brain energy. But a few attempts into day number 2, we got the job done. I did retool things just a little bit. I realized I've got a magma bell, don't I? Could that actually be really effective against the fact that this incense burner wielding judge, this explosiveness and flame in every direction, swirling, unending, the magma bell actually reduces that damage in half. The damage we're taking from the flames was only 1 because of this. Might be the MVP. I was also using a fair bit of plasmium just to try to give myself some extra hits of survivability. But I think the magma bell was really, really the MVP. We're gonna have to go and refill our plasmium file at some point here. But holy crap, we have reached the Citadel, and now the objective is Silent Halls. Venture inside the Citadel and confront the veiled bugs. Yo, Oh my god. She just exploded. I mean, I kind of want to see, like, what happened to her. She's just gone. I had noticed, having taken a little bit of break and done some editing on the first day's worth of recording, I saw the incense burners in the back, and I realized, oh, that's what she's swinging around. It's a freaking incense burner. We should also have a new journal entry, shouldn't we? There it is. The final arbiter of the blasted steppes, tasked to ensure only the sinless ever step beyond the grand gate. I'm not sure Hornet's sinless, but when you can wield the needle like she does, probably puts you in the same category. The huge judge likely stood through countless generations, never defeated, never wavering in their charge. Oh, this is very, I just realized it's very similar to the opening of DS3, isn't it? Udex Gunder. I think Udex is also a term for judge, isn't it? Like you're being judged as worthy of leaving the Ashen Grave. Very cool. Very, very... I'm going to go and take a heal. That feels good. And man, does it feel good to not have to do that goddamn run back anymore. I don't have a map anymore because I'm in the Citadel. But that stupid frickin' run back, it could just rot in eternity. Look at all these petrified bugs that withered and faded at the very last moment. These aren't quite lumaflies, I don't think, but I only know to call them that because that's the closest equivalent that I know in my mind. We'll probably get a Hunter's Journal entry at some point for these little creatures that are lighting the way. Holy crap, we are here. Look at the spider webs that have, the cobwebs that have overgrown that door. How long has it been since that door has been opened? Because we're the first to get through that gate in who knows how long? Wow, dude. This is just, I mean, we've seen it all throughout the game so far, the level of intricate detail, but now it's on full display as we enter what you can tell is this gorgeous golden citadel, but also just the cobwebs everywhere. A machine displaying a model of the citadel. I was thinking we might get a bench out of this. We got the rosaries to spend. We'll do this. I don't know if this is going to give us a bench. A model of the citadel. Oh, we get a map. We got a map of the place. Holy moly, this zone is massive. The Citadel. It is like twice the size of any other zone that on its own so far. God damn. And we just uncovered, of course, a brief little sliver of it. I don't think I can reach these platforms. They look like there's some sort of a scale. The scales of justice. We just did end the judge. If these are scales of justice, they also have not been used in a very, very long time. Little, not quite White Palace-esque here with the, some of the the stuff that's been covered up in the background there. But, just made me think of that momentarily. Okay, I guess we are riding an elevator. There ain't nothing else to do here as far as I can tell. Oh my god, what a fake out. We're not going up after all, are we? It's like, we're okay, time to go up into the Citadel and then, nope. Nope. I don't know if this thing is working. I have a... Guys? Elevator maintenance? Oh, this was not the best idea, Hornet. Listen to like the cables are creaking and they're about to snap in half because it's who knows how long these have been here. Whee! Down to the bottom. Oh my god, we're on one mask. Well, you know, I wish I could say it's the most precipitous fall. It's only the second most precipitous fall that Hornet's been involved in this game so far. What the hell? I mean, it's like the Act 2 is starting very similar to Act 1. What is going on, man? Is this actually a bench? 15 rosaries? Because I see the same thing over here. What is... What? Huh? This is so cool how the place just is falling apart. It is just about to completely crumble. I'm gonna go for the gag. I have a feeling I'm not getting a bench because nothing works here. It's just gonna eat my rosaries. Well, if it doesn't eat... Oh. It did eat my rosaries because I hesitated. I was anxious about sitting down in the bench because I thought, well, what if the bench eats me? Is it gonna kick me off here? Or is it just, it will let me sit apparently. But if you, the moment you get up, that bench is gone. And who the hell knows where we are now? Because we're apparently not in the Citadel anymore. Just like that. That's a great way to do this. We find our way into the Citadel, and then just like that, the elevator... Please give me my map back. The elevator kapoots. Right on cue. Wow. That is where we're going to wrap up this installment of Silksong. I'm so glad we were able to get the last judge. Finally! It did take a second day. I was definitely way too exhausted at the end of the first recording session. It was the end of the day, and that run back was just kicking my butt so much, as well as the last judge. But it's, you know, it shouldn't be a thing. Why are we doing this with the exhausting runbacks that don't really give us a test? The way that, not a test that's fun, that's for sure. We're gonna need to go fill up our plasmium again, but I might, well, I'm not gonna do that off camera because now we are in new territory and we gotta figure out where the hell we are and how we're gonna get out of here. That's the main objective going forward. And, are we gonna connect back maybe to Raymore or Bellheart or maybe the Sinner's Road? I don't know where this map, I'm sure we've probably still only just scratched the surface. I'm so excited to see how big this map is going to get and what other abilities are on the way. So much more to explore in this amazing, crazy twists and turns world of Pharloom. And but I'm just happy at least we got the last judge out of the way, and we can check that off of our list. But so much more mystery remains ahead, and we'll delve into that next time. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.